want to find a numerical value for the perimeter of the trapezium. That means that we need to know what x is. Now we're given some information that the area of the trapezium is 18 centimetres squared, so we need to use that information to begin with to figure out what x actually is. So the area of a trapezium is half a plus b, where a and b are your parallel sides, multiplied by your perpendicular height. So I know that the area is 18, and that is equal to half, and then your parallel sides, so you've got 2x take 3 added to 2x add 3, and then that is multiplied by the perpendicular height, which is 4. So that means that you've got 18. If you sort all this out and simplify it, you'll end up with 2 lots of 4x. So that means that 18 is equal to 8x. If you do 18 divided by 8, you'll find that x is equal to 2.25. So then for the perimeter, you get that by adding all the sides of the shape together. So you've got 2x take 3, added to 2x add 3, add 5, add 5. Simplify this, gets you 4x, add 10. If you substitute in your value of x, you end up with 4 lots of 2.25 add 10, which is 19. Next question then, we've got a television that has been reduced by 30% in the sale. So if we'd have not been in the sale, we'd have paid 100% of the price. We've then took 30% off, which means that we are only paying for 70% of the value of the TV. So 70% is equal to 350, and then your goal is to figure out the original price, which would have been 100%. So you need to think about how do you get from 70 to 100. I would go down to 10% first. So dividing by 7, which gets you 50, and then multiply by 10 to get you 500. So you would have paid £500 for the TV before the sale. Question 6 is an estimate question. That means it does not want you to figure it out, it wants you to round everything to one significant figure. So, in 6.8, 6 is your first significant figure. It is in your units column, so it's the same thing as rounding to your nearest units, which is 7. In 191, the first one is in the hundreds column. That is your first significant figure, so it's the same as rounding to your nearest 100, which is 200. And underneath, the 5 is the first significant figure. It's in the second decimal place, so it's the same as rounding to 2 decimal places, which is 0.05. Simplify the top and you end up with 1400 over 0.05. And I don't really want to have a decimal on the bottom. I don't like it. It's hard to divide with, so I'm going to try and get rid of that. So I'm going to find an equivalent fraction. So I'm going to do that by multiplying the bottom by 100 to get rid of the decimal, which gives me 5. That means I've also got to multiply the numerator by 100, which then gets me 140,000. So now I can do that in a bus stop. So I've got 140,000 divided by 5. 5's go into 1 none, carry the 1. Into 14 twice, carry the 4. Into 48 times, and then 3 zeros after it. So estimating that, final answer, 28,000.